it is the day that I head back into the mountains. I'm feeling really rejuvenated after just the ups and downs of deciding what's next, coming back down into like lower elevation, staying with a friend in Fort Collins. So I'm excited to continue to take you along. Definitely getting back on the trail, but it's gonna be a little different. So stay tuned and I will talk more about that. Okay, somehow by the end of this video, I realized I did not fill you in on my current plans. So what I'm hoping to do for the Colorado section of the CDT this year is take my car and park it ahead of me for every section that I have left, and then hitch back to the beginning and then hike back to my car and repeat that over and over again. It's a little bit confusing. I've never done anything like this. I do think it'll be a bit of a hassle, but in some ways it might be pretty nice to be able to save money on staying in town. It's just easier to camp in my car rather than having to stay in town. And there's like kind of a lot of other things that could make it easier, but also more complicated because there's driving involved and hitching, and I don't know. But I think that this is the best way forward, just to make sure that if I do get sick, there's more flexibility in in the next thing that I do. So anyways, I drove from Fort Collins to Summit County. You see me here at Outer Range Brewery, which is a little brewery that has an awesome rooftop with beautiful mountain views that I love to hang out at anytime I'm in Frisco. But my goal was to make it all the way to Leadville. Leadville is a little mountain town about 2.5 hours from Fort Collins that is situated at or above 10,000 feet. So I figured it would be a really great place for me to acclimate. So I'm gonna spend a few days car camping here, going on hikes, making videos, and then get back on the trail really, really soon. So this is a beautiful view of Turquoise Lake. It's right outside Leadville, and I had lunch there before I tried to drive to higher elevation to make dinner, and I'm about to fill you in on all of that. So I hope this little voiceover is okay. Whew, okay, so I just drove up a random dirt road. I actually walked up this dirt road earlier while I was on a phone call with my friend Nicola. We were just catching up, and I was like, I'll just go for a walk. And then I started walking up, and then I was like checking my watch to see like, can I get above 10,000 feet on this walk? And I was able to. I got like a couple hundred feet over 10,000 feet, which was really good. I think Leadville proper is around 9,500 or so. So anyways, I ended up turning around, just like in the middle of I didn't really arrive at a destination or anything. I just hit, maybe like 3 or 4 miles and then turned around. So I wanted to drive back up here because I want to be at 10,000 feet to help acclimate. I'm not sure where I'm going to camp. I need to look back at iOverlander. That's what I have used in the past to find good car camping spots. But the sun is setting and I need to cook dinner, and I thought, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to camp at 10,000 feet. I'm going to try, but everywhere I went today, that I drove today, was below 10,000 feet. And so I just was like, okay, let's just drive back up this road, see how far it goes, see where it goes. It basically took me to the middle of all these old historic mines. Yeah, I think I could even keep going, but the road is starting to get really rocky, and my SUV is all-wheel drive, but I don't want to drive on a really, really rocky road. So there's really nice views here, even though there are some mining activities, old mining stuff happening around. There's also still really nice views, and my watch says I'm at 10,800 feet pretty much. So I'm gonna have dinner here, and then I think I have a little bit of service to look around for a campground. Otherwise, I'm going to head back down and head towards some camping options that I saw online earlier, which were in the other direction, I'm pretty sure. still not at 10,000 feet. So yeah, maybe by that lake I was at earlier, I went to Turquoise Lake. That was really beautiful. I was going to have like lunch there, and I bought these beans in a packet. I think they might be I don't know where they went, but they ended up having avocado oil, and I'm allergic to avocados, and I didn't realize it. So then I was like, oh, and like that was the only thing I was like planning on eating except for chips and salsa. It's like chips, salsa, and beans. So now I'm having beans and mac and cheese, but I'm gonna cook it in my little backpacking cooking setup with my backpacking cooking setup, and I got a different can of beans. So yeah, let's enjoy the evening. So here's the views outside the car. I'm like, you know, at or above tree line. So I'm gonna get out and sit probably just like right there. Otherwise, yeah, it's just got some clouds going. Yeah, pretty chill. Okay, mac and cheese is done. I just put this can in here. So I don't know if I'm gonna get any shade or hate for cooking inside the back tailgate of my car, but there's a really good distance around. And there's kind of a decent amount of wind on the ground. So I didn't want to just like cook here, which I could have, but it saves gas to cook there. I'm watching it. It's not gonna burn anything down. And obviously the tailgate's open, all the doors are open, so yeah, this should be done soon. I think I just want the beans to boil, and then they'll be warm enough. Nothing too technical out here. Just trying to get some protein and some carbs. Those are good. Yum. Just not warm enough yet. Dinner with a beautiful view. Nice little podcast. The weather is pristine, perfect. Feels so good out here. I'm a little worried that I haven't found a campsite. There's not good enough service up here to check. So I might keep eating. Ooh, my hair just blew into the mac and cheese. I might keep eating, like go back into town and keep eating. But this was so beautiful, and I'm just trying to lean into feeling peaceful and excited to start hiking again and navigating this landscape on foot. Getting strong enough to feel good out here. So yeah, just very thankful for this peaceful moment of rest and comfort with all the things I need, and the opportunity to slowly acclimate to the elevation. So I hope you are having a wonderful night or day or morning. And yeah, I guess we'll see where I end up tonight. Look at how this ridgeline is turning pink. Oof. So beautiful up here. Yeah, this is just right outside Leadville. It's really easy to drive up here. And yeah, I think that if I kept following this road, this would go like up there, but I'm like kind of nervous. I don't want to get stuck or something. I don't have too much off you know, like dirt road driving experience, but my car is all-wheel drive, so probably could handle it. Wow. The sunset just got spectacular. Whoa! Okay, that's Turquoise Lake. I think there's some camping near there, so that's where I'm headed. Whoa. Okay, let's turn this off. Wow. Whoa. It's just so beautiful. I think part of this whole through hiking thing is just a desire to prioritize these big moments that we get every day in nature, like seeing a moon rise, seeing the moon set, seeing the sunset, sunrise, seeing like fog on a valley floor or a rainbow after a crazy rainstorm. There's just so much beauty and stillness. Yeah, so those are my sunset thoughts. I'm gonna get out and get back in my car before someone comes around. Okay, I found somewhere to camp. It took a long time. So it was pitch black dark before I got set up, and there are definitely some other vehicles around, so I wasn't super comfortable just spending a lot of time outside of my car. So yeah, I'm in my sleeping bag. I'm in my sleeping bag. Let's see. I'm in my sleeping bag and on my little bed platform on my foam mat. And I can give you a little tour in the morning. So, good night.